Good afternoon, everybody. Today is July 22nd, 2020. Today our lecture is part of Purification with Sudi Maka about the vacuum, Sila Nidesa, part 12. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, say Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. We will continue about the vacuum. In Pali is a Sila Nidisa. So in the teaching of Buddha, Sila is a very fundamental teaching. There are some various kind of the vacuum explained in the Vipassanā. So that's why we have to take time to learn about the vacuum. So we continue today about the Sila Paccaya Sannisita Sila, dependent on the requisite. Paccaya is a requisite. Sannisita is a dependent. So we continue about that one today, okay? So last week we talking about the various kind of the vacuum. So this week also we talking about the Paccaya Sannisita Sila. So Imasacca Paccaya Sannisita Silassa. So Imasa Paccaya Sannisita Sila, this vacuum is dependent on the requisite. So this vacuum dependent on the requisite meaning is the monk who want to use the 4 requisite, he has to reflect or review why he had to use the 4 requisite. We already discussed about that one. So that kind of sila, that kind of the vacuum dependent on the requisite vacuum, Paripura Karitaya. Paripura means Paripura is fulfilled. Paripura. Karita is making the fulfill. So that means make a finish. Bhagineya Sangarakita Samanirasa. Bhagineya is in Pali. Bhagineya is a nephew. Bhagineya is a nephew. Sangarakita is the name of the elder. Sangarakita. So that Samanira, that novice, is nephew of the Sangharakkhita elder, Sangharakkhita. So that's why here Pali mentioned Bhagineya Sangharakkhita Samanirasa. Samanirasa is a novice. Sangharakkhita is the name of his uncle. The name of the uncle of Samnira, novice. Vuttu is a story. Here story Vuttu. So Pali is Vuttu is many different. And Abhidhamma Vuttu is kind of the base. Chakuvuttu, we use a Chakuvuttu, so eye base. Sotavuttu, ear base. But here Vuttu is Vuttu, but different meaning. Vuttu is a story. Yeah. Katetaban is a should be told. Katetaban should be told. That's why here English translation is in connection with the fulfilling of this vacuum, dependent on requisite, Pachaya Sannesita Sila. There should be told the story of the novice, Sangharakkhita, the nephew. Yeah. So the Sangharakkhita nephew is very good example. That means it's a very good example when he reflects while he eating the food. Yeah. Because his teachers remind him to reflect the reflection of the food when he eat. So that story mentioned like this here. So he Samapachawakita. So means the Samnira. Samnira. Sama is a very good. Sama. Rightly or accordingly. Bachawakita. Bachawakitoa means after reviewing. Yeah. After reviewing, Paribonji means he made the use of the requisite. He made the use of the requisite at the time he reviewing. Yeah. So that story mentioned in detail, Yataha. Yataha means two words combining. Yata plus aha. Two words. Yata plus aha. Yataha. Yataha means according it is set. Aha is a set. Set or true. Aha. So many in Pali, many you can see aha many times. Aha means set or true. Okay, so we will continue to learn about the real story of the novice Sangharakkhita in detail. Okay, so in Pali is Upajayo. Upajaya is a person who teach. So we translate in Pali, in English, preceptor. Preceptor is in Pali is a Upajayo. Yeah. Upajaya is like a father, mother, parents look after the children like this. Yeah. The teacher, the elder monk, take care the young, the samnera or bhikkhu. So we say in Pali, Upajjaya is a preceptor. Preceptor, Upajjaya is a preceptor. Man means mention the Samnera, mention himself. Man, Bonja Mana. Bonja Mana is eating. Bonja Mana. Bonja is eat. Sali Kuran. Salikuram. Salikuram is kind of the dish of the rice. Sali is a rice. Sali is a kind of the rice. Like right now, we call many different kind of rice, brown rice and basmati rice, like this. At the Buddha time, the rice kind of the rice is sali is very popular. Yeah. So sali kurang, the dish of the rice, sunay budang. Sunay budang means su is a very very good. Nay budang is cold. So in translation is quite cold, not hot, not very hot, quite cold. Sunay budang means Nay Buddha is a cold. Yeah, Su is a quite cold. The kind of the rice, this rice is not very hot, but quite cold. But the here Mahewa Tong Samnira. Mahewa Tong Samnira. Samnira is the Upajjaya, the preceptor called the Samnira. Tong means you. Jinwan means 10. Jinwan is a 10. Jabesi is a banning. But ma jabedi we use. Ma jabedi ma means don't. Yeah, don't ban. Jinwan jabesi ma jabesi means don't ban your tongue. Asanyado. Asanyado means without without kind of sanya is a kind of the possession, but not only possession. Not only possession, kind of the and with wisdom or more deep meaning, including mindfulness, wisdom. Yeah. Upajjaya sa waso. Upajjaya is preceptors. Wacho is wacho is wax. So Upajjaya sa wacho means preceptors what? What the preceptor said? Yeah. Sutta. Wacho sutta. Sutta is a listening. Yeah, sutta. Listening or hearing. Listening or hearing. Samvega malabe. Those two words combining here. Samvega. Samvega malabe means samvega alabe. Samvega means the preceptors make urgency for the samnira. The meaning. Samvega malabe. Dada. Dada is at the time. Tada means at the time. Eka asane means eka asane. Eka is one, asane is sitting. So no changing, just only sitting posture. That means Nisidetwa is a sitting. So one place sitting, just only one place sitting. Yeah. So that means ekasane nisidetwa arahadam apapuni. Arahadam is arahant. Arhanship. Apapuni is rich. Apapuni. Apapuni is rich. So that's why here translation. Seeing me eat a dish of rice. So my preceptor observed, quite cool, novice. If you are not restrained, be careful not to burn your tongue. On hearing my preceptor, walk, and then there felt out to act. To act means reflect the cause of eating the rice, and practice Vipassanā inside meditation. After that, reflection. So that means including here ekasane nisidetwa arahada bapuni. So sitting in the single section, that means ekasane nisidetwa. Sitting in the single section. Arahada abapuni means I reached the goal of arhanship. Yeah. So that meaning is after preceptor remind the novice. So at the time, novice eating the rice of the rice, eating the rice, but that rice is actually quite cold, not very hot. But even though the preceptor remind the novice, if you are not reflect the cause of eating, your tongue burn. Even though the rice is cool, yeah, because of the no Pachayasana Sila, so the dependent requisite is very important. That meaning, yeah. So at the time, the Samnira reflects the cause of eating. Patisankhayoni so Pinda Badam Brichewami Yawadewa Sisasa Prikadaya Unasa Prikadaya Dansa Makasa Watadabati Saba. Oh no, it's not Pinda Bada, it's a Chura. Sorry. Pinda Bada is a Patisankhayoni do Pinda Badam Brichewami Niwadawaya Namadaya Namandanaya Nawibusnaya Yawa Dewa Imasakaya Sa Chidiya Yapanaya Wendu Bradiya Brahmacharya Nogaya Idipuranancha Vedana Brihankami Nawancha Vedana Naubadisami Yatrachami Buisadi Nawachadacha Pasuyarocha, some very long. So like that. We already learned this one. Yeah. So according to the Pachyasanidita Sila guidance, so he reflect, and after that he practice meditation as well. Yeah. So to attain the arhan, everybody have to practice Vipassana. Without Vipassana, nobody become the arahant. Yeah, even though the Buddha also. Yeah, Buddha also the practice inside meditation Vipassana. So here also, we need to understand like this. Okay. So we go to the next one is the next one is mentioned here. Sohan, the Samnira, the Samnira Sangarakita, the nephew. Sohan means that I'm. Paripurna Sankapo. Paripurna. Paripurna means full. Paripurna means full. Sankapo is a thought. Yeah. So the meaning is his thought. Just only thought is not just only thought. His kind of the determination. Yeah, kind of determination is a finish. Fulfill. So that meaning paripurna sankapo. Chando is a moon. Chando is a moon. Panaraso means the moon is according to the lunar calendar. So 15 days, the moon became the full moon. Yeah, after 15 days. So Panarasa is 15. Panarasa means 15. 15. 15. Yeah. So full moon day of 15. Like a full moon day of 15. So at the time in the sky, the moon is full. Like this. The Samnira become the Arahant. So that's like a full of in the thought. What his destination he reached. That meaning. Yeah. So Chando Panaraso Yata Sabba Sawa. Sabba Asawa. Sabba Asawa is Sabba Asawa. Sabba is all. Asawa is Kanga. 4 kind of asawa. Kamasawa, Bhavasawa, Titasawa, Vijasawa. 4 kind of asawa we already learned in the Abhidhamma. Kamasawa is the greed. Bhavasawa also greed. Kamasawa, Bhavasawa, Titasawa is a ditthi, wrong view. Vijasawa is delusion. Yeah. So 4 kind of the asawa we call here sabbasawa. Sabbasawa parikino. Parikino means destroy or gone. Yeah. All asawa gone. Yeah. So that means never ever arrive in his. The Samnira totally free from the asawa, isn't it? That meaning totally free from the kranka. So that meaning all my kanga are destroyed. Sabbasawa prekino nati dani punabo. Nati means no. No more. Dani means right now. Dani means right now. Nati means no more. Punabo. Puna is again. Bo is becoming or the rebirth. Yeah. So no more rebirth. That means Punna Bhava means no more rebirth. Yeah, because of the free from the kanka, asawa. Yeah. There's a no more rebirth again in the future. Yeah. So that meaning Nati Dani Punna Bhavati. So that's why here translates, since I now was full and thought like a full moon of the 15. So and all my kanga are destroyed. So there is no more becoming now. Becoming means rebirth. Yeah. Dasama means therefore. or soul, Dasama. So therefore, hence English many works. The Pali Dasama. Dasama, Inyobi. Inyobi means the other man, other person, Inyobi. Other person also. So other person also. The Dukkasa Parikayan. So Dukkasa is a suffering. Parikayan here, Parikayan is a Parikayan. Kayan is a gone. So Anna, that means Anna the suffering. Dukkasa Parikayan. Dukkasa Parikayan means Anna the suffering. Patayando. Patayando means aspiration. Make a separation. Make a separation. So that's why here translate as suffering to the end of suffering. So then that Pali is a Dukkasa Patayando Parikayan. Yoniso Pachawekito. Yoniso means accordingly or wisely. Yoniso manasikara, wisely attention, we translate like that. Wise attention. So here, Yoniso means Yoniso manasikara. With the wide attention. Bachawakitoa means reviewing the using of full requisite. Pati sevita pache. Pache means requisite. Pati sevita means use. Yeah. So make a use of the all kind of full requisites wisely after reviewing them. Translating in English like this. So that's why. Dasama Nyobi Dukkasa Patayando Parikayan Yoniso Pachawakitoa Patisevita Pachaye meaning is and also should any other person suffering through the end of suffering, the meaning is become arahant or no more rebirth if he want, make use of all requisites wisely after reviewing them. That's very important. So, A1 like this, A1 like this. Patimokha Samvara Sila Di Vasena. So, Patimokha Samvara Sila, the vacuum of Patimokha restraint. Adi means Adi Vasena is, the etc. means Patimokha Samvara Sila is a kind of the monastery rule, restraint in the monastery rule, and Indriya Samvara Sila, restraint in the faculty, Indriya Samvara Sila, and Pachaya Ajiva Parisuddhi Sila, the restraint to begin the purification or livelihood, and the last one is number 4 Sila is the Pachaya Sannisita Sila. So etc. means like this. Chitobidam is a 4 kind. Yeah. So we need to understand how important of these 4 kind of the requisite, the vacuum Sila. Patimokha Samvara Sila, Indriya Samvara Sila, Ajiva Parisuddhi Sila, and Pachaya Sannesita Sila. Yeah. So 4 kind of Chatubidam. Chatu is 4. Chatubidam, 4 kind. Yeah. Okay, so we will go to the next one is kind of the Sila in different view. We will continue learning in more detail. Okay, so Panchada Panchawida Kotasa in Pali he mentioned here. Panchawida Kotasa. Panchawida is a 5 kind. Pancha is a 5. Vida is a kind. Kotasa is a group. Kotasa. Kotasa is a group in our body, 32 body part. So we call Kotasa. Here Kotasa is a same meaning. Kotasa is a group. So here we will study, we will learn about the 5 group of the vacuum sila. That means Panchawida Kotasa. Patama Panchaka. Patama is the first group. So one group is there's a 5 kind of vacuum in one group, and another group, second group also 5, and another third group also 5 kind of the vacuum, and then 4 and 5. So altogether 25. So Patama here, Patama is the first group. Panchake means still first group 5 kind of vacuum in the first group. In the first 5-4 session. In English translation, 5-4 session. So Patama Panchaka means a 5-4 session. Anupasamana Siladi Wasena. Anupasamana. Anupasamana is not Upasamana. The meaning is not Upasamana. Upasamana is a monk. Anupasamana is a novice. So in Pali, you like this. Upasamana is a monk. Anupasamana is a not Upasamana. So na is a not. Not monk meaning is a novice. So here's Anupasamana Siladi Vasena. Sila is a vacuum. Adi is etc. So Vasena is accordant. So in accordance with the vacuum, Siladi Vasena. In accordance with the vacuum of those not fully admitted to the order of monk. That meaning is a novice. Samanera. Novice, Samanera. But sometimes we use Samanera, sometimes the Pali. In Pali is in different usage. Sometimes mention Samanera, sometimes mention Anupasamana. Same. The meaning is same. Anupasamana and Samanera is the same. Novice. So atol is a meaning. Atol is a meaning. Pali atol is a meaning. Vedita bo meaning is should be understood. Should be understood. Should be understood is Vedita bo. So that's why here translate in the first 5 group or in the 5-4 section. 5-4 section means here 5-4 section means Panchawida Kotasatsa. It's a 5-4 section. Panchake, Patama Panchake means first 5 group. First 5 kind of group. The Patama Panchake. Here. Patama Panchake. So in the first 5 group, 5 kind of group in the 5-4 session, the meaning at all should be understood in Veditapo, Atho Veditapo. How? Anupa Sampanna Siladi Vasena. In accordance with the vacuum of those not fully admitted to the order of monk, bhikkhu. So the meaning is a novice, etc., etc. Okay. So here, Wotan Hayden. Wotan Hayden. So it's a Wotan. Wotan is a sect. Wotan means a sect. Idan is that. Patisambhidayam. Patisambhida is the name of the Buddha teaching in the Tipitaka. Yeah, Patisambhida Magga is in the Khuddaka Nikaya. Yeah, in the Khuddaka Nikaya, smaller the section of the Sutta, Khuddaka Nikaya, including the one Patisambhida. So Patisambhida is a name of the kind of the teaching. Patisambhidayam. Katama is the mentioned question. Make a question. In Pali, make the question is a katama or katamo. Katamo. We studying the sentence. The sentence studying with the katama is a kind of the question. Question what of the Pali? Yeah, katama pariyanta parisodha sodhi sila. So very long word. Pariyanta. So we made the three division. Pariyanta, parisodhi, and sila. Yeah, pariyanta means limited. Pariyanta is a limited. Parisodhi is a purification. Sila is a bhakya. So the meaning is limited purification bhakya. The bhakya consisting in the limited purification. So, what is Katama Pariyanta Parisodhi Sila means? What is the bhakya consisting in the limited purification? So the meaning, yeah. So, and the answer, that's the question. The answer is Anupa Sampannana. Anupa Sampannana is a novice. Anupa Sampannana means a novice. Pariyanta Sikkhavadana. Pariyanta is a limited. Sikkhavadana. Sikkhavada is the precept. The precept. Sikkhavada is a precept or bhakya. For the novice, they have the 10 kind of bhakya. Yeah. So 10 kind of bhakya is limited. That's why Pariyanta. Pariyanta Sikkhavadana. Idam here. Idam. Pariyanta Parisodhi Sila. So that means we have to understand one kind of sila. Pariyanta Parisodhi Sila. Explain here. Pariyanta Parisodhi Sila means the bhakya who the person the bhakya of the novice. Yeah. The bhakya of the novice. Yeah. Because the bhakya of the novice we call Pariyanta Parisodhi Sila in Pali because the bhakya of the novice has only 10 kind of precepts. The training precept is 10. Yeah. The Panadipada, Viramani, Arinadana, Viramani, Abhyamachariya, Viramani, Musawara, Viramani, and Vikala Bhojana, Viramani, and Nichakita, Varita, yeah, and then Malakanda, Vilipana, yeah. So kind of the precept, training precept. So that kind of training precept we call Pariyanta Sikkhapadana. So that's a limited. Limited means that we can count only 10 precepts. Yeah, we can count. So that's why here the kind of sila we call Pariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Yeah. So Pariyanta Parisuddhi is a limited purification. The bhakyu consisting in the limited purification is the kind of the sila, then the novice. The novice bhakyu. So that's why here in translate, for it is said in the Padisambhida mentioned like this, what is a bhakyu? Consisting in the limited purification. Pariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. So that of the training precept, Pariyanta Sikkhapadana, for those not fully admitted to the order, the meaning is that the novice, such kind of bhakyu consisting in the limited purification. Pariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Okay, this is one kind of the bhakyu. Okay, you need to remember this one, number one. Yeah. Pariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Number one. Pariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Okay, another kind we will continue. So here the Katama, another question in the Padisambhida. Katama Apariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. So what is a bhakyu? What is a bhakyu? Consisting in the unlimited. Here Apariyanta. Pariyanta is a limited. Apariyanta means unlimited. Unlimited purification. A bhakyu consisting in the unlimited purification. Apariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Apariyanta meaning unlimited. Parisuddhi means purification. Sila is a bhakyu, is it? So the question make like this, and after that, the answer of that question is the Upasambanana. Upasambanana is a monk, not novice. Upasambanana for the monk. Apariyanta Sikkhapadana. So their training is unlimited. Unlimited means a lot. Yeah, many kind. Many kind, a lot. So that means Apariyanta Sikkhapadana. Idam means that kind of the bhakyu we call Apariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. This is number two. Number two kind of the sila. Bhakyu. Number two bhakyu is Apariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Number one is Pariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Number two is Apariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Limited purification bhakyu and unlimited purification bhakyu. Okay, so that's why here translation like this. What is a vacuum? Consisting in a unlimited purification. So that of the training precepts a lot of training precepts for those fully admitted to the order of monk, order of the community of monk. Such kind of the vacuum consisting in the unlimited purification. The translation like this. Okay, and we go to the next one. Next kind of another kind of the vacuum. Here, question first. Katama. What is Katama? Paripona. Here changing. Paripona. Paripona means fulfill, accomplish, or finish. Paripona. Fulfill. Parisuddhi means purification. Sila is a vacuum. So fulfill purification vacuum. What is a fulfill purification vacuum? So the question, so the answer is, here Pali is a Putu Janna Kalayanakanan. Putu Janna is Putu Janna is an ordinary person, isn't it? Putu Janna. But ordinary person is, we need to understand there are two kinds of ordinary person, Putu Janna. Anda Putujana and Kalyana Putujana. Here Kalyana Putujana. Putujana is a two kind. Putujana, there are two kinds of Putujana. Ordinary person. There are two kinds of ordinary person. Putujana. Number one, Anda Putujana. Anda means a no Western eye. Yeah. Anda means a no Western eye. Yeah. Kalyana means there's a wisdom, understanding about the Dharma. Yeah. So that kind of ordinary person, Putujana, is we call Kalyana Putujana. Yeah. So the meaning is the ordinary person who has no wisdom, eye or wisdom, Anda Putujana. Another one is understand, learning the Dharma and studying the Dharma and understanding the Dharma. That kind of ordinary person, Putujana, is called Kalyana Putujana. So here, that's why I mentioned Putujana Kalyanakana. So that meaning is Kalyana Putujana. The Putujana has a knowledge. That kind of ordinary person has a knowledge. So here English translation is
Second.
no sikha. But including, we call including sikha, including sikha, but not real sikha, no? Because just the sikha is the Sodabana, Sakaragami, Anagami, we call sikha, the noble person, but including the Putujana, that kind of Putujana also. Because the beginner, Okay, so Putujana Kalyanakana Kusala Dhami. Kusala Dhami. Kusala is the wholesome, wholesome Dharma. Yogdana is practice Yogdana. Sikha Pariyandi. Sikha is practice. Here Sikha means practice. Sikha Pariyandi. Paripurakarina. Paripurakarina, to try to finish, try to fulfill. paripura karina kayecha jiwitecha. Kayecha means, kaye is a body, physical body, isn't it? Kaye. Kaye here is a physical body. Jivite is alive. Jivita is alive. Huh? So jivite kayecha, jivitecha, anapikana. Anapikana means regardless. Regardless. Napikana is not important. Not important in the physical body, and even though the life, the person practice a training. So that kind of person we call anapikana. Anapikana means regardless. Parichatta jiwitana. Parichatta means parichatta means given up. Given up. Or release, or given up. Yeah. Parichatta jivita. Jivita is alive. So giving up the attachment to life. So in translation in English, like this: Parichatta jivitana idam paripurna parisuddhi sila. So that kind of sila is more higher than the before. Yeah. Before the first one is limited. Second one is unlimited, and the third one is a paripurna parisuddhi sila. So paripurna parisuddhi sila is a fulfilled purification here. So that's why here English translation. What is a vacuum? Consisting in a fulfilled purification. Paripurna parisuddhi. That of the magnanimous ordinary person. Ordinary person means a putuchana. Magnanimous meaning is a kalyana. Yeah, kalyana. Putuchana kalyana kana in Pali. So English translation is a magnanimous is very devoted, or so devoted to the profitable thing. Kusala dhamma yuktana. Yeah. Kusala dhamma yuktana, devoted to the profitable things. Profitable things here translate. Kusala dhamma. Yuktana is a devoted who are perfecting the cause. Who are perfecting the cause meaning is paripura karina. Paripura karina. Sikha pariyandi. Sikha pariyandi is a training, the trainership, in the end of the trainership. Pariyandi is an, pariyanda. An or limit. Yeah, pariyanda. So here Sikha pariyandi means an of the trainership. That meaning is totally finished training. Yeah. So who are perfecting the course of the totally finished training. Yeah. So that part in the kayecha, jivitecha, anapikana. So regardless of the physical body and life. Yeah. Regardless of the physical body and life. So that part is we already learned the Ambakharaka. Ambakharaka bhikkhu, monk. He's lying down under the tree of the mango eater man. But he didn't eat because because nobody offered the mango to him, so that's why around him there's a lot for the mango fruit, but he didn't eat. Yeah, it's the physical body and life is not very important for him. Yeah, like this. So regardless of the physical body and life is that kind of person. Yeah, having given up the attachment to the life. So Parichitta Chivitana. Parichitta Chivitana is the meaning. Having given up the attachment to the life. So such kind of virtue is we call full faith purification virtue. Pripona Parisuddhi Sila. Yeah, number 3 Sila is a Paripona Parisuddhi Sila. This is a number 3. This is a number 3. So we have to learn the 5. So here number 3. Number 3 is a Pripona Parisuddhi Sila. So Pripona Parisuddhi Sila is a regardless of the physical body and life. So even though giving up the life, the person restrain the virtue. So that kind of virtue we call Paripurna Parisuddhi Sila. So number 1 is a Pariyanda Parisuddhi Sila. Number 2, Apariyanda Parisuddhi Sila. And number 3, Paripurna Parisuddhi Sila. Isn't it? Here is number 3 is a Paripurna. Paripurna is a full faith. Parisuddhi Sila. And then number 4. Number 4, the question, Katama Aparimatta Parisuddhi Sila. Aparimatta. Aparamatta, sorry. I'm not Apari. Aparamatta Parisuddhi Sila. So what is the Bhakyu? What is a Bhakyu? The Aparamatta Parisuddhi Sila. Yeah. So Aparamatta Parisuddhi Sila is a virtue consisting in the purification, not adhere to the kind of the defilements. Yeah. Aparamatta is not adhere. Aparamatta means is not adhere. No attachment. That means no attachment. No attachment. No attachment meaning is greed. Yeah. So greed is many in different in the level. So here is not mentioned for the Arahant. Just only the 7 kind of the trainer. So Sattana Sikhana. Sattana, Satta means 7. The 7 kind of trainer is we call the 8 noble person. Sotapanna is a 2 kind. Sotapanna Mekha Sakara, Sotapanna Phala. Sakaragam is also 2 kind. Sakaragami Mekha, Sakaragami Phala. And Nagami also, Nagami Mega, Nagami Phala. And Arada Mega, Arada Phala. So altogether 8 noble person. So the final, the last one is Arada Phala, Arahant. So without Arahant, 7 noble person, Ariya, 7 kind of noble person, Ariya person we call the Sattana Sikhana. Yeah. Saddana Sikhana Idam Aparamata Parisuddhi Sila. Yeah. So the Sila, the Bhakyu, whose 7 kind of the noble person, yeah. Saddana Sikhana Idam Aparamata Parisuddhi Sila. Yeah. So that kind of bhakti consisting in the purification, not adhere, aparamata, not adhere to. The meaning is no attachment to. Okay, so this is a number 4 kind of the sila. Number 4. Number 1 is pariyanda parisuddhi sila. Number 2, apariyanda parisuddhi sila. Number 3, paripurna parisuddhi sila. And number 4, aparamata parisuddhi sila. Okay, and then the last one, number 5, kadama. Kadama means what is the bhakyu? Patipassadi parisuddhi sila. Patipassadi. Yeah, passadi means totally free from defilements. Passadi. Yeah. So passadi parisuddhi sila. Passadi parisuddhi sila means tranquil purification. Tranquil. Calm down. That means calm down. The calm down purification bhakyu consisting in the calm down or tranquilite purification. So that tranquil means totally, calm down. That meaning. So this is number 5. Sila is what kind of sila? That explain a little bit. The answer or the question is Tathagata Savakana. So Tathagata is a Buddha, isn't it? Savaka means the person who follow the teaching of the Buddha. Savaka, we call Savaka in Pali. So Tathagata Savakana means the person who disciple of the Buddha. Yeah. And Kinaswana. Kinaswana means Arahant. Kina asawa. Kina is Kina is a gone of destroy. Asawa is asawa. Who asawa? So the person is we call Arahant. Kinaswana. Kinaswana means Arahant who destroy all kanga. And Pachika Buddhana. Another person. Pachika Buddhana. Pachika Buddha. Pachika Buddha is not Sammasambuddha. Pachika Buddha is a separate the Buddha because they understand the Four Noble Truth, but they cannot make a teaching entity like a Sammasambuddha. That's why we call them Pachika Buddha. Pachika means separate. Yeah. Pachika Buddha means separate Buddha. Separate Buddha means understanding the Four Noble Truth. Yeah. Ariya Satya, Dukkha Satya, Samudaya Satya, Nirodha Satya, Magga Satya, they understand. But the difference is the Sammasambuddha explain in detail about that. But Pachika Buddha, they cannot explain them in detail. Yeah. But they know very well. Yeah. So that's why we call Pachika Buddha. Pachika Buddhana and Tathagatana. Tathagatana, Arhandana. So that's a fully enlightened, the Samma Sambuddha, the perfect one. Samma Sambuddhana. That's why here mentioned Samma Sambuddhana. Yeah. Idam Patipassadi Parisuddhi Silandi. So number 5 sila is Patipassadi Parisuddhi Sila. So that kind of sila is for the Arahant, for the Pichika Buddha, for the Samma Sambuddha. So their virtue we call Parisuddhi, Patipassadi Parisuddhi Sila. Okay, so the 5 kind of virtue. Number 1, Pariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Isn't it? Number 1, Pariyanta Parisuddhi Sila, the limited purification virtue. Number 2, Apariyanta Parisuddhi Sila virtue. The virtue is the unlimited purification virtue. Okay, and number 3 is a Paripurna Parisuddhi Sila. Paripurna Parisuddhi Sila is the fulfilled purification virtue. Okay, and number 4 is Aparamata Parisuddhi Sila. Aparamata Parisuddhi Sila is the virtue purification not adhered to. And number 5, the last one is the Patipassadi Parisuddhi Sila. That kind of sila is a tranquilite purification virtue. Totally calm down purification virtue. See? Okay? Okay, so the first group. Here's a finished first group. But we have to little bit more detailed explanation about these 5 kind of virtue. Okay? Little bit more detail in Pali and translation. Okay? So here, Tatha. Tatha means amount of them. Amount of these 5 kind of virtue. Tatha. Tatha means in Pali. Tatha means amount of the 5 kind of these virtue. Anupasampanana. Anupasampanana means a novice. Anupasampanana sila. The virtue of the novice. That meaning. Anupasampanana sila, virtue of the novice. Kanana wasena. Kanana wasena. Kanana is counting. Yeah. Sapriyantata. Sapriyantata means priyanta means limited. Yeah, with the limit. Yeah. So that meaning is a novice. The virtue of the novice. The virtue of the novice, virtue of the samnera, should be understood as a virtue consisting in the limited purification. Why? So here the reason is because it is limited by the number of training precepts. So novice training precept is only 10 kind. That's just the number is limited. So limited by the number of the training precept, that is 5 kind, 10 kind, 8 kind, or 10 kind, etc. We can count. So that's Kanana Wasena in Pali, that meaning. Yeah. So that those kind of the virtue we call Pariyanda Parisuddhi Sila. Why we call Pariyanda Parisuddhi Sila? Because that virtue is limited by the number of the training precept. Sikkhapada. Training precept is a Sikkhapada. Okay. And then Anupasamanana. Upasamanana. Upasamanana means the fully admitted to the order of the community of monk. Then that means a monk. Huh? Fully ordination. That means fully ordination. Admitted means fully ordination to the order of the community of monk. So for that kind of bhakti, what is this? Here mentioned in detail, Nawa Koti Sahasani. Nawa is a 9. Koti. Koti is a, million. Koti in Pali is a million. Yeah. Sahasa is 1,000. So Koti Sahasani means 1,000 million. How many 1,000 million? Nawa, 9. So Nawa Koti Sahasani means 9,000 million. So that's why in the Vipassanā Sutta, Koti Tatta Sahasani Sakawale Su Devada in the Vipassanā Sutta, isn't it? Koti Satta Sahasani. So Koti is a million in that verse also. The Vipassanā Sutta. Here also, Koti. Koti Sahasani. Nawa Koti Sahasani means 9,000 million. And then Aditi, Asiti, not Aditi, Asiti. Asiti means, Asiti means 80. 80. Asiti, 80. Satta is 100. Satta Kotiyo means 100. Asiti Satta is 180. Yeah. Asiti Satta. Satta is 100. 80. Asiti is 80. So Pali is 80 is fast. But English 180. English 100 is fast. Yeah, counting is different. So here, Asiti Satta, Koti is a million. Yeah, so Asiti Satta Kotiyo. Asiti Satta Kotiyo means 180 million. And Panyasa. Panyasa is 50. Panyasa is 50. Satta is 100. So 150. That's meaning. Satta Sahasani. Sahasa is 1,000. Sahasa is 1,000. So 150,000. That meaning. Panasa Satta Sahasani. 150,000. Okay. And Chatin Sacha Punapare. Chatinsa is 60. No. Tensa is 30. Sa is 6. Yeah. So Tensa is 30 and 6, so 36. 36. Yeah, Pali is the size fast. Cha Tensa is 30. Yeah. Cha is 6. 36. Chatin Sacha Punapare. Puna apare. Puna again. Apare meaning the other. Yeah. So for the monk, the preset a lot. That means 9,000 million, 180 million, 150,000 and 36. There's a lot. Yeah. So mention like this here. So the here AD means these number. AD, these number. Samvara Vinaya. Samvara Vinaya. Samvara is a restraint. Vinaya is a discipline. Yeah, restraint discipline. So the total restraint discipline. Sambodhena Pakasina. Sambodhena means the Buddha, the enlightened one, fully enlightened one. So Sambodhena is the meaning of the Buddha. Pakasita means explain. The Buddha explain these kind of the discipline, many, according to the counting, is no limit. That meaning. So, peyala mukhena nidita. Peyala mukhena means feeling out. Or feeling out means, not mention everything. Cannot mention everything. So some right. So peyala mukhena nidita. Nidita means nidita means mention. Yeah. Mention summarily. Yeah. Not in detail. Even though mentioned summarily, there's a lot. million. Yeah. Sikha Vinaya Samvare. Sikha Vinaya Samvare. Sikha is Sikha is a training preset. Sikha training preset. Vinaya Samvare is Vinaya is the discipline. Samvare is a restraint. The discipline restraint. So for the monk, there's a lot. That mention is there's a lot for the training precept. That's why here. A1 like this. Kanana wasena. Counting by counting in number. Kanana wasena. Sapariyandampi. Sapariyandampi means the discipline also count the million, 1,000 million counting. Yeah. So that means tapriyandampi. Tapriyandampi means although limited in number. And now was sa wasena. And now was sa wasena. And now was sa is no remaining. So nothing left to count. Nothing left to count. All are counting. Yeah. Samadana bhavancha. Samadana bhavancha means samadana sangadana. Samadana bhavancha. Undertaken. Samadana bhavancha is undertaken. Lava Lava is a gain. Lava. Gain. Yasa. Yasa is a fame. Lava, yasa, nyati. Nyati. Nyati is relative. Nyati, inga. Inga is a limb or the body part. Various kind of body part we call inga. Yeah. Jivita. Jivita. Jivita is alive. Vasena is, according. Adita Pariyanda Bhavanja. Adita Pariyanda Bhavanja. Adita is a no sin, no obvious. Pariyanda is a limit, no obvious limit. Sandhaya. Sandhaya means according to Apariyanda Parisuddhi Silandi Mutta. Mutta means call. Mutta means call. Mutta means toll. Apariyanda Parisuddhi Sila. Yeah. So Apariyanda Parisuddhi Sila here the explanation is although limited in number. Although limited number means the 1,000 million, then 9,000 million, etc. Counting limited in number, but it should be understood as a vacuum consisting in unlimited purification. Apariyanda Parisuddhi Sila. Why we call Apariyanda means unlimited, but number is still limited, isn't it? So why mention like this is since it is undertaken without reserve. Without reserve means no remaining. Has no obvious limits. No obvious limits such as gain, lava. Yeah. So according to the gain, no limit. According to the faith, no limit. According to the relative, no limit. According to the limb or body parts, no limit. And according to the life, no limit. Isn't it? So that's why this kind of sila we call Apariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. So like Chira Gomba, Wasika, Ambakharaka, Mahadesa Terasa, Silanwiya. Silamiwa. Anyway, so like Baku of the elder Mahadesa, mango eater, Ambakharaka, mango eater, who lived at the Chira Gomba. Chira Gomba is the name of the temple. Chira Gomba is the name of the temple. So the mango eater, Ambakharaka Mahadesa. Mahadesa is his name of the monk. Yeah, Mahadesa. Thera is elder. So that's why here translation. Like a Baku of the elder Mahadesa, the mango eater who live in Chirakumba temple. So his Baku is cannot count. Even though the counting in the Vinaya, Vinaya is a discipline, but according to the gain, according to the fame, according to the relative, according to the body parts and life, there's no limit. That's why Apriyanda Marisodi Sila we call. So we should be understood like this. Okay. Okay. We go to the next one. Here Tahi saw asthma. Asthma is a venerable. So venerable Mahatisathira. Tatahi. Tatahi. Tata is that's kind of the sila. Dhamman chaji. Danan chaji. Danan chaji inga warasa hetu. Inga warasa hetu. Danan is a wealth. Danan is a property. Property. Danan. Danan Bali means a property or wealth. Chaji is a renounce. Chaji is a renounce or chaji is a giving up. Give up. Give up the properties. Danan chaji. Inga warasa. Inga is a body part. Warasa is the very good. Vara is the good or kind of valuable, valuable. Our body part is valuable, isn't it? So that's why Pali mentioned like this. Inga varasa. Hetu. Hetu is a cause. Hetu means cause. The cause of the valuable body part, the renounce, or the no attachment. That means no attached to the body. So giving up the body part because of the acute. That means yeah. So ingang chaji. Ingang is a body part. Chaji is the give up the body part. Jividang is life. Give up the life. Rakhamano is to protest, to guard. To guard the jivita. Oh no, not jivita. To guard the dharma. Sila, Bhakya. So Rakhamano Inga Dana Jividin Chabi Sabha. Sabha means all. Inga is a body part, Dana is a properties, Jividan Chabi, even though the life, Saban, all. Chaji Naro is a person, Dhamma no sarando. Dhamma is a Dhamma. No surrender is, the person who loved the Dhamma. Yeah. And no Dhamma no surrender means the person who loved the Dhamma. So that kind of person, raw, saban chachi. Saban means all. Give up all. Give up all of them. Ingan, Danan, Ingan is a body part, Dana is a property, and Jivita is a life. Yeah. So here translation like this. What does the Venerable One? Never abandon the following, the good man recollection, the web for the sound lamp 6 should be renowned. Renowned means given up. And one who guard his life, keep up his lamp. So that meaning is compare the value. Compare the value. If you have to choose, you have to choose these two options. One option is to choose life or to choose your body. So body is not valuable. Life is more valuable than the body, isn't it? For example, a person, who has to cut the body because of this part is cannot be cured. So that person cutting the arm or leg because of his life, isn't it? So life is more valuable than the body part. So that the meaning. About the person who got his life, give up his life. Yeah. So that's the meaning is Ingawara Sahidu Dananchachi. Ingawara Sahidu means because of the body part, you give up your money. That means that you cure whatever you spend the money. It doesn't matter because your body is more valuable than the money. So that meaning, yeah. And another one, Inganchachi Jivita Rakamano. The person want to take a life, want to protest the life. The person has to choose your body part or your life. Which one you choose? So at the time, we already choose the life because the life is valuable than the body part. So here the meaning. Inganchachi Jivida Rakamano. And another one, Ingan Dana Jivida Saba. Jivida Chavi Saba. Saji Naro Dhamma no Sarando. The person who loves the Dhamma, everything, give up. Give up everything. Yeah. So that meaning. So the Buddha compare the value of the property and the body part and then life and then Dharma. Four, isn't it? So Dharma is the most one, the best one, isn't it? Second one is a Jivita. That one is a body part. And the last one is a Dana. Dana is a property. Isn't it? Yeah. So here the Buddha mentioned like this. Ingan, Dana, Jividin Chabi Saban, Chaji Naro, Dhamma no Saranto. So a man give up everything who practice Dharma. Yeah. Okay. So we go to this one is another kind of the explanation is Iman Sapurisa no Sati. Sapurisa is the noble dharma. Sapurisa. Sapurisa means a noble dharma. Anusate means reflecting. Yeah. Or mindful. Iman Sapurisa Nusade Awi Jahando. Awi Jahando. Awi Jahando means never ever transgress or overcome. Awi Jahando. Jivita Sansayebi. Jivita Sansayebi. Jivita Sansayebi means my life is dangerous or no. Yeah. So kind of Sansaya is a kind of the doubt. Sansaya means Jivita Sansaya means kind of doubt. Doubt means or I'm alive or I'm dead. That kind of thinking. Jivita Sansebi. Abhidhamma means a training preset. Training preset. Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma means no overcome. The Dewa tan ewa. Tan ewa means this one. Apariyanda Parisuddhisila. Yeah. No limit. Unlimited. Apariyanda Parisuddhisila, unlimited. Unlimited purification vacuum. Nisaya means depend on that kind of sila. Nisaya. Upasakasa means the person who deputed the teaching of Buddha. We call Upasaka. The male is Upasaka, female is Upasika. Peti Katoa. Peti Katoa means the shoulder. Peti is a shoulder. On the shoulder. Arahadam Babuni became the Arahant, isn't it? So that kind of sila we call Apariyanda Parisuddhi sila. So Ambakharaka Bhikkhu, Ambakharaka mango eater man, the lay people offer the mango, and then after that, he's very weak, cannot walk properly. So he carry by his shoulder, isn't it? The man to the certain place. So the man, the practice meditation on the shoulder of the lay people, he became the Arahant. So mention this one here. So that kind of bhakti we call unlimited purification bhakti, Apariyanda Parisuddhi sila. Isn't it? So the meaning is he never transgressed the training precept even when his life was in imbalance, meaning is doubt. I became dead or I became alive. It's not sure, isn't it? So mango eater man, encounter that kind of situation, isn't it? He's lying down because very weak. He has no proper food. But at the time, Surrounding, there's a lot of mango, but he cannot eat because no person that offer to him. So at the time, his life is with a doubt. I'm still alive. I became alive, or I became the dead. Not sure. It is. At that kind we call Jivita Sansayebi. In Pali, Jivita Sansayebi. Sansaya. Sansaya is a doubt. Jivita Sansayebi. In that way, he reached arahantship. Yeah, Arhadam Babuni. With the same Bhakya, the unlimited purification, Apariyanda Parisodhi Sila Nisaya, as he support why he was being carried on the shoulder of the lay people. So we already learned such kind of story already in the previous lecture. Okay, so the refer that story again. So that kind of bhakti we call Apariyanda Parisuddhi Sila. Okay, so the next one we call Yatha. So Ambakaraka mango eater said like this, according to, he said like this, Napita mata. Napita means Pita is a father. He is not, he mentioned the lay people who carry him, who are carrying him. So he is not your father. Napita. Napite mata. He is not your mother. Na nyati. He is not your relative. Napi Bandawa. Bandawa is kind of king. He is not your king. Napi Bandawa. And Karodita Disa. Karodita Disa means Karota Ida Disa. Ida Disa means Sakan, as much have done as much as for you. Kicha means the kind of things is a bring on his shoulder. Sila watasa means who has sila, who possesses sila. Karana is a cause. Yeah, Karana is a reason. Karana. In Pali, Karana is a reason. The reason of who has a acute. That's why the lay people bringing him on the shoulder. Yeah. To mention like this. So that's why here translate nor your mother, nor your father, nor your relative and king has done as much this for you because you are possessed of the bhakti. Yeah. And then Sanvegan is urgency. Yeah. Urgency, Sanvegan. And Janayitwana. Yeah. Janayitwana means still. Yeah. So mix. So his mind mixed with the urgency, or the person make like this because of the sila. So Sanvegan like this, and even though he is not my mother, my father, my relative, my king, but he did like this because of my bhakti. So his mind stay with the agency, Sangvega, Janayitawana, Sammasitawana, Yoniso. Sammasitawana means the comprehending. Sammasana jnana. We call him the Vipassanā jnana, Sammasana jnana, isn't it? Yeah. So Sammasitawana, Yoniso. Yoniso is wisely. Yeah. Wisely comprehending with insight. With insight meaning is Vipassana. Yeah. So then including the meaning. Sammasitawana, Yoniso meaning is practice meditation with the wisdom, inside wisdom. Yeah. That meaning. Okay. Tassa Pittito Sando. Tassa is the monk, mango eater monk. Pittigato means sitting on the shoulder of the lay people. Siddhi, pitti means the shoulder or back. Yeah. While carrying on the shoulder or the back, shoulder or back. Arahatan apapuni, so became the Arahant. He reached the core of the Arahantship, became the Arahant. So like this. Okay, so that kind of morality, that kind of virtue is we call Apariyanta Parisuddhi Sila. Okay. And then we go to the next kind of sila. Putujana Kalayanakana sila. Putujana Kalayanakana sila. Putujana Kalayana Putujana is a magnanimous ordinary person, Bhakyu. Upasambatato. Upasambarato Pataya. Upasambarato means become the monk. Pataya means from the day becoming as a monk. Upasambarato Pataya. Upasambara is the ordination as a monk. Upasambara. Ordination as a monk. So the day ordination as a monk, Upasambarato Pataya. Sudota Jati Mani. Jati Mani is a kind of the precious stone gem, like a jade. Yeah. Jati Mani means not kind of the natural precious stone. Yeah, gem or jade. Mani is in Pali jade. Yeah. Sudota means watching with the water. So that means very pure. Yeah, very pure. The Chudoda Jadi Maniviya, like that kind of very pure, natural gemstone. Superikammakata Suvanamviya. Superikammakata Suvana. Suvana is a gold. Yeah. Suvana is a gold. Superikammakata meaning is well refined. Well refined means no more impurity in the core. Very pure gold. That meaning, yeah. So Suparikammakata Suvannaviya, like a very pure, very refined, well refined gold, very pure gold. Suparikammakata Suvannaviya cha Ati Parisuddhata. Ati means very. In Pali, Ati means very. Ati Parisuddhata means Parisuddha is purified, very, very extremely purified. Extremely purification because of extremely purification. Chittubhara matake napi. Chittubhara means chitta is the mind. Upada is becoming. Upada is rising, appearing. Matakena be. That meaning is a very short time, very short moment. The moment is a chitta mind arising time. Yeah. Chittubhara matakena be. Malena. Mala is impurity. Malena is impurity. Vidahita. Vidahita means Vidahita means the free from impurity. Malena Vidahita means Malena is impurity. Vidahita is free, free from impurity, like this. Arahata Seva. Arhata Seva means Arhata is arhanship. Arhanship. Bhadatthana. Bhadatthana means Bhadatthana is a very close or proximate cause. Bhadatthana. Very close or proximate cause. Hoti is begun. Hoti is begun. Tasama, therefore, Tasama, Paribhuna Parisuddhi Divochati. Tasama, therefore, it is called. Vochati means it is called. Vochati. Vochati means it is called. It is said. Paribhuna Parisuddhi. Paribhuna Parisuddhi Sila. It is called Paribhuna Parisuddhi Sila. Mahasangita Rakita. Mahasanga Rakita, sorry. Mahasanga Rakita Bhagineya Sangha Rakita Tiranaviya. So two monks. Mahasangha Rakita Tira and Bhagineya Sangha Rakita Tira. Yeah. So Sangha Rakita is a common name of the monk. Sangha Rakita, yeah. In the old days, Sangharakita, Sangamita for the female. So for the male, Sangharakita. So like this, the name is very popular of the monk. So that's why mostly the monk take that kind of name. That's why same name, Sangharakita. But Maha means elder. Elder Sangharakita. Mahasangharakita is Elder Sangharakita. Bhagineya Sangharakita means the Sangharakita nephew. That's a Samnila. We already mentioned. Yeah. We already mentioned. So that kind of the Sila we call Paribhuna Parisuddhi Sila. Paribhuna Parisuddhi Sila is a fulfilled purification vacuum. Okay. Okay, so we will go to the next one, the last one. I think we have left to explain. But we mentioned here more detail about the Mahasangharakkhita. Mahasangharakkhita Thiranam Kira. Kira means a kind of the we hearing from the other. The Pali mention kira means like this, hearing from the other. Not directly we see him. Yeah, that means not directly see him, just hearing from the other. So kira is like this. Yeah. So Mahasangharakkhita Thirana. So about the Mahasangharakkhita Thira, Atikanda, Siddhi Vasan. Atikanda means over. Sati means 60. Vasa is Vasa. So Mahasangharakkhita Thira Vasa is 60 Vasa. So that means he's very old. 60 Vasa means 8 is 80 years old. Yeah, 80 years old of her age. Yeah. So that's why I'm very old. So Marana Manchi. Marana is a die. Mancha is the bed. Dead bed. That means Marana Manchi means a dead bed. Nibbana. So the Mahasangharakkhita Thira Nibbana means lying down on the dead bed. So that means he's going to die. Very close to die, isn't it? So Bhikkhu Sangho. Bhikkhu Sangho means the order of the monk. Pochi, the end of the sentence. Pochi means axe. What for? What for axe? Lokottara Dikama. Lokottara Dikama. Lokottara Dikama means the supramundane stage. Yeah. They expect the monk, the community of monks expect to the Mahasangharakkhita Thera. They think he's a kind of the he attained the supramundane stage. They think like this. They expect like this. But Hero, the Mahasangharakkhita, the elder, say aha, saying like this. Nati me. Nati means no, nothing. Me means for me. Yeah. For me, Lokottara Dhamma. Lokottara Dhamma means supermundane stage. That means I have no supermundane stage. The elder said like this. Okay. So the Bhikkhu Sangha how reply. Okay, so mentioned here. So the English translation is Elder Sangharakkhita, the great Mahasangharakkhita Thera, age over 60, was lying on his deathbed. So the order of Bhikkhu question asked him about the attainment of the Subramanian stage. So the elder replied, I have no supramundane stage. So what happened next? The next is Atasa at the time. Upatago. Upatago means who attendant of the elder, attendant of the elder, and Dahara Bhikkhu. Dahara Bhikkhu means Dahara means a young. Bhikkhu is a monk, young monk, not elder. Aha is a set or toe. Bandi means venerable. Tome, you. Parinibbutadi. Parinibbutta means you are become the arhan and then reach the nibbana. Samanda is a surrounding. Oh, sorry. Samanda is a surrounding. Dasa Dwarasa Yojana. Dwarasa is a 12. Dwa is a 2. Dasa is a 10. So Dwarasa is a 12. Yojana is a league. Kind of the kind of the measurements at the Buddha time. Like nowadays, mile or kilometer. Yeah. Kind of that. So 12 league. Manosa Sanipatita. Manosa means the people. Sanipatita means the Sanipatita means together, gathering together. Yeah. Sanipatita. So a lot of people gather together here because you are arahant and you reach the nibbana. So tumakan butu jana kala kiriyaya. Tumakan means you. Putu jana kala kiriya. Kala kiriya means dying, death. Putu jana is like a putu jana. So dying like a putu jana, mahajanasa viparisaro. Viparisaro means disappointed. Vipatisaro, disappointed. Mahajanasa is many people disappointed. Boisadi means there will be. Boisadi means for future, mention future will be. So that's why here translation. And the young monk who are attending to the elder said, Venerable Sir, people have come as much as a 12 leaf, thinking that you have reached the Nibbana. So they will be disappointed for many if you die as an ordinary person. Putujana. So here, a little bit. Yeah. So the elder replied to them like this. Very strange. Also, the elder replied to the other monk. Also, how many is I? Mitya Bhagavantan. Bhagavantan is a Buddha. Mitya is the name of the Buddha, the future Buddha. Future Buddha is a Mitya. Yeah. We call Ari Mitya. The full name is Ari Mitya. But here, not full name. Mitya is a Mitya Bhagavantan. Mitya is the name of the future Buddha. So that means I want to see the future Buddha. Hang Mitya Bhagavantan Passaisami. Passaisami is want to see. Yeah. Want to see. So now Vipassanā Patthapesi. That's why I don't try meditation. That's why that means that's why he never tried for the meditation, practice meditation. Yeah. Tenahi. If so, if you want to see me arahant, the meaning tenahi man nisidapitwa. Man means me. Huh? So Nisidapitwa means he cannot sit down properly, isn't it? So the other person trying to have to sit down. So Nisidapitwa Okasan Krohidi Okasan means a chance. The chance means a chance to practice a meditation. Just Krohi means to make. Please have me go. So Tiran Nisidatoa Bahi Nikamando. So Tira, the elder, he said was a sit and then Bahi Nikando means the other monk go outside because he practiced meditation inside, isn't it? So Tiro Dasa Saha Nikamanawa. Just a few moments. The other monk just go outside. He began Arhadam Padwa. Very, very fast. Arhadam Padwa. Echarikaya Sanyam. Echarikaya Sanyam means make a snapping the finger, his finger like this. Yeah, Adasi. He make like this. Yeah. So that's why here translation. I'm thinking to see the blessed future Buddha, Medea. So that's why I don't try for inside meditation. So if you want to see me as an Arhat, so have me to sit up and give me the chance to practice inside meditation, Vipassanā. So the attendant man have the elder to sit up and one outside. So as he went outside, the elder reached the arahantship and give the sign by snapping his finger. Very, very fast. So, okay, so a little bit we go finish this story, okay? So, Sango. Sango means monk. Sango, Sanipatitwa. Sanipatitwa means gathering. Aha, said to the elder. Bandi, venerable. Bandi means venerable. Awarupe. Ewarupe, sorry. Ewarupe Maranakali. Ewarupe Maranakali means you are very, very near to die. Just few moments to die. That means Ewa Rupe Marana Kali. Kala means time. Marana is a death. Yeah. Even though you reach the time of the death, Lagodra Dhamma means supramundane stages. Nibbatittva. Nibbatittva is finish, achieve. Nibbatittva means achieve. Dukkara is a very difficult work, very difficult thing. Great means you did it. They are so, surprised. They are so amazing because he make it. So that's why they said like this. So replying the elder, now saw Edan Dukkara. So that means, oh no. This is not difficult thing. Apicca wo Dukkaram. Apicca really Dukkaram, very difficult thing. Achikisami, I will tell you. I will tell you very, really, really difficult things. So the elder replied like this. Also means monk. Means I. Pabajita Kalato. Pabajita Kalato means from the time of ordination. Pavajita Kala do Pataya. From the time of Kala is the time. From the time of the ordination. Pavajita is ordination. Asatiya. Asatiya means without mindfulness. Asatiya, without mindfulness. And Inyana Pakadam. Yeah, Kama. Inyana Pakadam Kama means without wisdom, without understanding. Yeah. Nama. Na pasami. I didn't see. Na pasami means I didn't see. Without mindfulness, without understanding, I didn't see from the ordination time. So he say like this. So this is a very difficult walk, very difficult things. Yeah. So Bhagi, this is he said like he replied like this. So the translation is the order assemble and said to the elder, Vanavasa, you have done a difficult thing in achieving the supramundane stage in the moment of the death. So the elder replied, oh, that is not difficult, friend, but rather I will tell you what is difficult. Friend, I see no action done by me without mindfulness, without understanding, and knowing without understanding since the time I want food means I want from the time ordination. Yeah, like this. And Bhagineya sa Panya sa Panyasa Wasa Kali. Oh, yeah. Panyasa is 50. Wasa is a Wasa. Kali is a time. Yeah. So his nephew also reached a Ranshi. Bhagineya. Yeah. Panyasa Wasa Kali at the age of the 50 years. Yeah. Ewa Miwa. Ewa Miwa is like this. Arhadam Babuni. Become Arhan. His nephew is also Arhan at the time of the 50 Wasa. Yeah, 50 Wasa, I mean, age is not 50, I think. The age is the English translation, 8 of 50 is not, I think 8 of 70. Because of 50 Wasa is age is plus 20. Because after 20 years old, become a man. Before 20 years old, cannot become a man. That's why, yeah. Okay, so thank you very much. We will stop here. Okay, so that kind of the Akyu is a lot of explanation we have to understand. Okay, so the more we practice Bakyu, the more we near to reach the Nibbana, like Sangamita Thera. Okay, so thank you very much for your watching. So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching staying longer and longer in the universe. So we wish Buddha Sasanam Chiyandita 2 in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chiyandita 2. Buddha Sasanam Chiyandita 2. Buddha Sasanam Chiyandita 2. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So all of you also then practice Sila, Bhakti, and then you attain the Nibbana as soon as possible. Thank you very much. See you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.